Hey guys, this is Two Shot, and I'm bringing you a commentary of my first Witches Hollow gameplay after the patch. Now, I said that it would be a server merge, except the GMs postponed the server merge till next week because they had difficulty with something or other. Anyway, they have patched the game to 3.0.02 or whatever it is, the new patch, and there are quite a few obvious differences if you haven't noticed yet, especially with Witches Hollow. And there is a new skirmish. I will probably upload another video of that in the next hour or so. Anyway, as you saw, there was a Mer vendor in the main base for the Empire side, or the side whichever spawns wherever, at the start of the Witch's Hollow, which is good because you can now get Mer if you need it. If you see that mount up there, that's a UFO mount, no falling damage, it can go on water and it goes really fast and fires stuff. That was just before the patch that was introduced. Anyway, what else? If you look around, you'll see more boxes and more trees, etc. More hills and sort of rugged terrain, which is good because it adds to the atmosphere of Witches Hollow. Anyway, guys, this gameplay, this is practically after they've nerfed melee scouts. So when I say nerf, I don't mean like, oh, they've taken away all our damage and half of our moves, but what they have done is they've put some of our good moves, which were making us quite overpowered in PvP, they've given them higher cooldowns. Anyway, right there I got off to a bad start. So I think you'll notice as I'm playing this that it's not as overpowered as before. Yeah, this mage tried to gank me. Pretty bad idea. He's not very well geared or something. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. Whatever. Let's get past it. So yeah, I'm really excited for the server merge still. It's coming. I'm really glad with how the subscribers are going. So one of you offered to give me 5,000 holy symbols after the patch, which would be great, but I'm not sure if he was just trolling or whatever. In which case, you know, whatever. As you'll see, we've got a pretty powerful raid here. I'm pretty sure we destroy this one. Yeah, we did. I just did it then. Anyway, I'll get you a new gameplay of the new skirmish, which is called Deserted Farm, and basically it works a lot differently to Witch's Hollow. What it does is as you'll see there, it says we've captured the red banner. That's a new update. Whenever someone's captured a banner, the sword banner, sorry, it'll come up on the middle of the screen. Also, the points are now in the center of the screen, just below the character, which is an exciting change, I suppose. Anyway, with Deserted Farm, it's basically, I think it's 8v8, so it's a smaller groups within Witch's Hollow, and there's only one flag. The flag has cannons positioned on either side of it, and so basically you've got to control the cannons before you can get the flag, because the team controlling cannons can constantly fire them in at the flag, and if you're trying to, if you'll see they made changes to the map there, and if you're trying to capture the flag with cannons on you, obviously they knock you down and interrupt you from capturing the flag. So the aim with that is to basically capture the cannons before capturing the flag, or rush to the flag very fast towards the enemy team's cannon. When capturing both cannons, you can obviously hold the flag. And the reward system for it's different. You get rewards based on points rather than just sets of 5. I think it's more singular points than that. Yeah, as you'll see here, we're absolutely destroying this team. I'm sticking with my old school tactic of sticking sort of near the flag, relatively close, and staying with the raid for protection, because basically you're always going to have a healer. Oh, that one died there, but anyway. So if you'll notice, I'm making quite a few mistakes in this. I went invisible. Well, I'm going invisible at unnecessary times. This is really the main reason would be because I have so much confidence in our healer. Right here, this scout tries to gank me, and he's not. He didn't hurt me. It was the summon. That summoner has a lot of DPS, which hurt me. I think she comes first overall, Dark Crown or something. Anyway, yeah. I also wanted to talk about Alds Online, whether it's a pay-to-win game or not. So basically, there is cash shop, and the game doesn't. It says it advertises free to play, and I think it's for this reason that when players get to end game, there's basically no option but to pay or play a lot. I mean a lot. You can grind for roughly an hour and get about 50 G-pots, which is not a lot of money at all. Anyway, so basically, if they change their marketing from Elves Online free to play to just something else, anything else, like Elves Online Game of Gods or something, just, you know, emphasis on Game of Gods more, they might attract a player base that is slightly more willing to pay for the game. Because what they've got here, lately there's been a lot of controversy with the Alex Cash Shop and whether or not it's legitimate and whether or not it's really a free-to-play game in the end, if the Cash Shop items give you a complete advantage on other players. And basically, they do. The Cash Shop items in this game, there you go, unnecessary, invisible, awkward. So anyway, basically, yeah, the Cash Shop items in this game do give you an unnecessary advantage. It is possible to obtain them without buying Cash Shop, but it's very time consuming. Players who do have this Cash Shop can focus their time on other things like gear. Anyway, so basically, if they change their marketing, they'd attract a different player base who was more willing to pay and won't give the game such a bad name and constantly criticise them for putting Cash Shop items. Anyway, that's just my opinion. And also, they have to remember, I think I've said this before, is that players who don't pay are also very good for the game. Like, I got my friend who doesn't pay got me into the game. I advertise, I suppose, for the game on YouTube, even though it's not that big of an advertising thing, it's just that it is there. I am adding to people's interest in the game, I'm sure. And if you saw that red message on the screen, that's saying that the server merge has been postponed to next week. Another few things that have happened in this patch which are interesting. Oh, sorry, I should just probably update you on what's going on. I'll just show you the damage. I think, yeah, I'm 4th overall, 7-0. So basically we're camping their base, 8-0 now. Basically we're camping their base because they're getting destroyed. It's gonna be over fast. You'll see the score at the bottom. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this patch has quite a few glitches, which is usual with patches. Obviously people will report them and they'll get fixed, but I've noticed a few glitches with the names on top of people's heads. Sometimes they go below the person and they loop around them and stuff. Quite a few crashes I've had since I've played since the patch, and yeah, that's about it. Aside from that, I'm relatively happy with this patch. It is quite fun to play in. I do enjoy Deserted Farm. Anyway guys, that's it for that Witch's Hollow. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll make a Deserted Farm video tonight. Thanks guys. Hope you subscribe, comment, etc. See ya.